Oh,
I fucked it too. Liam, come
no,
back.
my screen blacked out as soon as I went around the mark rounding.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another e-sailing video, and in today's video I will be racing the unofficial SailGP. It will be my second ever SailGP, and I mean, considering how the first one went.
New Zealand getting called up. New Zealand's getting called up.
Out of the mark.
2, 1, here we go.
I hope to do well and redeem myself. And without further ado, let's get into the first race. So with me only just getting back from school, literally 3 minutes ago, I left at 2:40 and I just got here. And the boys decided to let me get one practice race in, to let me get warmed up. And it actually didn't go too badly. I mean, a second place, and I literally just got back from school. That's not too bad. So after stealing a few sit-ups in what felt like 2 minutes, it was time for race 1. There we go, start of race 1.
Yep.
Jeez. Did some people fall off the foils?
Yeah,
People did.
I do. Yeah. Hey, Italian. They're closing on me.
Oh my god, my game just crashed.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah, same here.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I bet, like, I was praying that wasn't just me, eh?
Yeah, me
That was
too.
everyone.
So, with an unfortunate server crash to start the regatta, we headed on into race 1. Here we go.
10 seconds.
A great start for me here, with the whole fleet being very nervous on the line. I was in a great position for race 1.
Forward down. Stand by driving. Forward up.
I'm pushing the protest button on Liam there. Pre-mark rounding.
Did you say you pushed the protest button? P enter?
Oh no, I didn't actually. Just saying it.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't see it recorded, but so it showed in my room that the car actually was in the zone already in this collision with the Griffiths. But then he was avoiding.
So besides for a little protest between me and the Australian boat, which I did end up winning, there was nothing really too interesting or exciting in race 1. It was a pretty simple course where it was just looking for the breeze, and what position you rounded the bottom gate in was pretty much your finishing position for the end of the race. Alright, I'm going.
Driving. Forward up. Forward down. Stand by driving.
You also did the double check.
Oh yeah, but I didn't keep it up. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
good.
Unfortunately.
Stand by driving.
Yeah, getting up the foil is gonna be hard.
Oh shit.
Cool. Oh wow.
My god.
Something. Oh wow.
So after an absolutely insane collision at the bottom gate, it left only just a couple boats foiling, and sadly I wasn't one of them. This left me and Canada fighting for the 3rd spot in the race, which I only just clinched by a couple meters.
Yeah, no,
No,
I don't think you did.
say-
Alright, nice Let's go.
Well done.
Oh fuck.
Race 3 was one of the tightest races of the event, with everybody being bang on the line and me barely able to find a spot on the line. We were pretty deep into the first mark, but luckily for me, a lot of boats decided to jibe out and I got left with some clear space, leaving me in 5th place. Yo, Mug, try and put the bow down and make that mark if you can. But with me still being quite deep in the fleet, I decided after ducking Icaro to jibe and go for the gate that had previously not been working in the races before. And boy, was it a good decision. Oh yes, and we got the biggest patch of breeze here. Yo, this is 1-2 nice water right here. Bang! I had just jumped from 5th to 2nd, but there was still a lot more work to be done. And although I was in the pressure, I wasn't in the shift. I had to work really hard and concentrate my ass off to try and get around him. And after all this waiting for the Brazilian boat to make a mistake, our chance was now. The Brazilian boat fell off the foils during the tack. We had to stick this foiling tack in only 9.5 knots of breeze to guarantee us the win. And although it wasn't the nicest tack, dipping our leeward hull into the water, we got her up boiling and we ended up winning the race. Good race, guys. There we go.
No.
Race 4, the final race of the Fleet Race series in the SailGP Chicago. It wasn't a great start for us, being about 2 boat lengths behind the Spanish, but luckily for us, all the other boats were quite far back, and it left the Spanish and the Kiwis, us, having a 2-boat brawl to see who could win the final fleet race. And although we had already secured our spot in the finals, and so had the Spanish boat, we both wanted this win for bragging rights. And it all came down to the last upwind, where the Spanish made a little mistake that just allowed us to tack just in front of them, securing us the win of the final fleet race. And not just that, but also bragging rights.
Race?
Yeah, that was the 4th race.
Alright.
And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the most important race of the event, the medal race. Sadly, the Spanish had to pull out of the medal race, so it's left with France, Australia, and New Zealand, and we had an absolutely shocking start. This is an absolute repeat of last time. So my key objective here is to keep in clear air and try and sail my own race. I've already made up 1 position on the downwind so far, so we're going to see what we can do on the upwind. After a really tight bottom gate rounding, with me only barely staying on the foils, I look over and I see that the French boat had fallen off the foils, and so had the Australian boat. I was now leading the medal race, and now the race had all come down to me. Can I stick the next few maneuvers and make it to the top mark without falling off the foils or losing any positions?
Board down. Stand wide. Order.
And on the first shift that I saw, I decided to tack and dipped the leeward hull in the water. Barely staying up on the foils, I realized how much of a challenge staying in first will be. Although the distance between us was so large, the distance lost by falling off the foils would be absolutely massive. And on my last tack to the finish line, when I thought I had won the race, I fell off the foils and I thought this could be game over. And I see that the French boat also falls off the foils, and it was only the Australian boat left who was still foiling. And if he were to make this tack, then it could be game over for us. Luckily for us, the Australian boat falls off the foils, which means that we take the win in the medal race and win the Chicago SailGP event. What an intense regatta, and so well worth the mental crash outs. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's video, and I hope that you all have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one.